MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Elite and the Storm. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a three-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're one win away from moving on as opposed to one loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. David Price gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
For Las Vegas, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that. So a runner at first with one out now. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Calhoun, base runner at first with one out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Price comes home to 2-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. High in the air out to center field. Dominguez is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
That is full. The first baseman, Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Boom goes the dynamite. So a two-run homer down the line in left. His second home run of the series, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The shortstop.
As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's Price now on 1-0. And he falls behind now 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Mitch Haniger would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-0 offering. Right side, but it's well foul.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Stanton on the run, and no one will track it down. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in now, Mitch Haniger. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Trop. Las Vegas is on top here, 2-0. Chris Paddock will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So striding in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside. That's a ball. 2-0.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that one is gone. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. His second home run of the series as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
Place is going nuts right here. You want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
Ready now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, Red.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. This is chopped down the third baseline, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be. It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And he'll try and entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through. A base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
Well, the one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
So here's Daniel Palka now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
1-0 the count. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Gomes, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 17th round pick during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Ryan Zimmerman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-2. Leading off the inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting up, the catcher.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
So up steps Joey Bart now. As he grounds one briskly to short. Simeon's there. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Willie Calhoun.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Run.
3-1 pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
The 3-2 now from Price. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here now is Juan Soto. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1. He's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. From the stretch. 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
He's set. Here's the 3-2 down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Into the box now, Jason Dominguez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Martin, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Dustin.
So striding forward now, Dustin Pedroia. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set and the pitch.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
On the run is Henniger.
And no one will track it down. The 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. This one's down to third. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. And he takes ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. Ball and a strike now to Bryant. Short, hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. That's by him for strike 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 2-2 one more time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Smoked on the ground, left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes Bob Melvin out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Ryan Stanek enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. At the plate, Daniel Palka, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 13, Jan Gomes.
Coming to the plate now, Jan Gomes. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Counts 1-0.
2 men are on with 2 men out. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
The count's 1-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Storm are out on top, 7-2. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Ready to take his hacks again. Pete Alonso, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Alonso is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
So now to the plate, Torres, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Price ready with the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Two and 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Alonso rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, and he is safe at the plate, and that'll cut it to a 7-3 ball game now.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at 3rd, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a look at ball one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Outside, 3-0 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four.
The right fielder, number 8.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Striding into the box, Mitch Haniger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Torres rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now. And he's safe. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
In there, a base hit. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a relay to the plate. The tag gets one. Throw to second, and he's out. But a run is in to score away from the play. Standing in now, Joey Bart. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tampa Bay leads it 7-5. Now in the box, Ryan Zimmerman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2-0 count. The pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Haniger is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Jason Higgins.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jason Dominguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Lifted in the air to center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batter, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right.
Haniger in pursuit.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box, Willie Calhoun. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Cut fastball inside. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
So here's Pete Alonso. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it 7-6 now.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his third run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his third RBI of the day.
Into the box now, Torres. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Here it comes, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A couple of walks for him thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Storm are out in front, 7-6. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, inside.
A runner at second, nobody out. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Here's the 2-1.
Track count 2-2.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
A man at third with one away. This one's down to third. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 32, Ryan.
Digging in and looking for more, Franmil Reyes. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Daniel Palka.
At the plate, Daniel Palka, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Tampa Bay is on top 8-6. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger.
Leading off for Las Vegas, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. At the plate now, Joey Bart. As he rips it on the ground to second. Pedroia to his right. He has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just inside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two outs here with a runner at third. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up. Boom goes the dynamite. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer so far in the series, as that makes this an 8-all ball game.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll head for an early shower as he fails to go the requisite 5 innings. But it doesn't matter anyway in a tie game. He'll leave with a no decision. Luis Avilan, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Willie Calhoun.
In now, Willie Calhoun.
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Calhoun, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level. You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
The 1-2.
That's it. Ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Reyes retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the catcher,
Josh Hader, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 on its way. Skied into straightaway right.
On the run is Henniger.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the 2nd inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
First delivery to him on the way. Ryan Zimmerman stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1 out, nobody on. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Dominguez.
So coming to the plate, Jason Dominguez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hader is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line. Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Top half of the sixth about to get started. Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Avila is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. 0-1 count and the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Now here's the pitch. Avila, 30 years of age. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and they've taken a 1-run lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty B, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Lifted in the air to right field. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Elite are out in front here, 9-8. Leading off the inning, Dustin Pedroia, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Giovanni Gallegos enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Giovanni Gallegos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard and deep down the left field line, but a foul ball. This one skied out toward right. Waiting on it is Eniger. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan.
Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hard liner to center field. Acuna is there. 2 gone.
Boy, talk about getting into some rough water. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1 count.
1-1.
That's the ball.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Acuna has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Justin Miller is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Miller.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Joey Blunt.
Into the box now, Joey Bart. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The center fielder, number 13. Acuna.
Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Miller Playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
To the plate now, Juan Soto.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
The second for one. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. Las Vegas is out in front 10-8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Franmil Reyes trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. 1-0 pitch on the way. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Acuna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Daniel Palka.
Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Palka. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He got him.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Drew Steckenrider has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Pete Alonso will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And now a pitch on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Digging in, Torres. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
ALDS.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mitch Haniger is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Zimmerman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. There's strike two as the hanging slider was let go. The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Now back.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Dominguez. It was a walk in his last trip. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Guerrero waits on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So stepping in, Marcus Semien. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
The batter, number 15. Second baseman.
Settling in now, Dustin Pedroia. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
No balls and a strike to count. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
2 out with the man at first. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Mike Morin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now at the plate, Joey Bart. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 0-1.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Hit to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 13. Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He went deep back in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Calhoun. Singled home a run in his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Chris Bryant. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Keone Kela enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Hit down the third baseline. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now back, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-2 home. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Franmil Reyes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. 0-1 pitch on its way. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, this guy's got an 80.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Boy, I'll tell you, not all wins are created equal. There's something really satisfying about being down 5 runs and you band together to find a way to get that win. they've got a huge bounce in their step heading into their next game.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The Elite take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Josh Hader pitches well enough to get the W, so that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans are